Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Community Project. My name is Arjana. Thank you for being here. We got Mr. Dylan Shay and Juan Hernandez on the camera. And we are here at Empire Garage with local alternative rock band Tied Up. Hello, friends.
What's up?
Hi.
Hello.
We're going to be hanging out with them, listening to their some of their new music, unreleased, and getting to know them a little bit. Let's have some fun. You guys take it away whenever you're ready. So Tied Up just celebrated its first birthday as a performing band, right? Your guys' 1 year performance was just a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it's
It
the
was,
end of
January.
January. Was
January?
our first
Cool,
show ever
cool.
last year.
Is it true you guys made up your name as you were getting like ready for that show, like as you were preparing to get on stage?
It was actually after that show.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah?
didn't
Yeah.
quite
We
have
played
a
that
name
show
at
as a
that
different.
show.
Yeah.
I think we made one up beforehand and then just sort of threw it at them, and then it was misspelled on the flyer anyways. So we just rolled with it, and then I was like, oh, okay, we need a band name. So we figured it out like the next day. Just popped into my head. And
Yeah,
then
we were
rolled with it.
deep state, the political hardcore
Yeah.
band.
Briefly.
Which
name-
knowing us, that
you caught
makes a
that
whole
show.
lot of sense.
Right. So tell me about this last year. I think that first year of a band is so critical. It's so fun. It's really intimate, figuring out your sound, figuring out your process together as individuals. I know a lot of y'all have played individually, and you guys have been in some legacy bands around town. And Morgan, you learned how to play bass just for this band, which is so cool. So tell me about this last year and coming together and, the funness of that first year of a band.
Yeah, so my origin story was I basically was like talking about picking up bass, and Steven was like, all right, let's go. And we got one. That day, he was like, all right, well, get good because we're going to be in a band.
Get good. That's always,
that's
just get
literally
good.
what he said. And I was like, haha, yeah, all right. And then here we are. So he got me good.
Yeah, Sherman and Wayne had been working on whatever this was for a long time
Yeah.
and trying to convince me to do it. And I wanted to, but I just didn't have a lot of time. And then we had the idea of having, a female bassist and vocalist, and literally the thing with Morgan asking me to buy her the bass or help her get the bass happened within the same 10 days. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Morgan, tell me about your, being in a band for this first time. This is your first band, correct?
First band ever.
Right. So tell me a little bit about as cool it is that everyone's been in legacy bands, but I think it's cooler that this is your first band and it's already getting just so much love and praise from the community. Tell me a little bit about your experience with your first band. How are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it?
It's been so exciting. It's been one of the coolest things in my life. It's been such a great outlet. I was going through it when I picked it up, and it's been, some days it was the thing that got me out of bed. So I'm super grateful for it, and I'm grateful for these guys. They've made the experience so wonderful and easy, and have been encouraging and sweet the whole time, and everyone who showed up at all of our shows. And it feels crazy to see for myself my own growth, just from that first show, how much I've evolved personally and how much we've evolved as a band. It's felt so cool and rewarding to see that. And yeah, this has been one of the best things that's ever come into my life. So
it's been cool for us too, watching you. I remember the first time I watched you play, I was like, who is that? And a friend was like, that's Morgan. She learned how to play bass just for this. I was like, dude, that's so sick. So it's been a pleasure for us watching you step into this role and, just fucking crush it. You've been just absolutely killing it.
thank you.
You guys can take it in for the next one whenever you're ready.
Cool, thanks.
Sweet.
tied up was caught in a jigsaw game with Mr. Jigsaw himself in a saw trap, who's immediately dying,
Me.
who is
Me.
going to...
No.
Hold on,
Me.
hold on.
Okay.
Who's immediately dying, who's going to try to outsmart the game, but then die, who's escaping, and then who's becoming the next Jigsaw.
I think Wayne becomes the next Jigsaw.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
That
Wayne
one's
for
easy.
sure. I'm dying first instantly.
Sherman's
think-
dying first.
I'm dying
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
Yeah,
Morgan's
Steve
making it out.
decides he can figure it out and then doesn't, and I'm telling him the right way the whole time, but he insists on doing it his way, and I do
Right.
it my way and get out.
Right. I definitely die the most horrific death.
I think I just pass out and faint and die. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't think anything.
Like a heart attack.
just a heart
Yeah,
attack,
yeah,
just
yeah.
because I can't believe it's happening.
Yeah, I bet. Are you
Yeah.
take these roles into tour? Are you guys planning on touring soon?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the goal.
Yeah.
It's the goal.
Yes, that's the goal.
Sick. Take these jigsaw roles into tour. That kind of mindset. It's pretty much, a big saw trap, right?
That's true.
All of y'all in the same band.
Being
Well,
stuck
cool.
in the Route 66 motel in Barstow, California.
Cool. All right, you guys go ahead, take it in with the next one when you're ready.
Yeah. This, maybe this will be out by the time this video thing happens.
You guys can go ahead into the cover. If you want to say that this is the cover, you don't have to, though.
This is the cover.
This is the cover. I feel like I should tell the story about someone who was convinced that we wrote Gigantic by the Pixies
Tell that story, please. I'd
during
love
South
to
by
hear that.
Southwest. And I corrected them 3 times.
They told us how much we sound like the Pixies.
That's what you
and
said.
We were like, great.
They were like, Gigantic has to be the best one. And I was like, yeah, I love the Pixies. They're like, when did you guys write that? And I was like, we didn't. It's a Pixies cover. And they're like, it's still my favorite song you guys do. And I'm like, still a cover.
Still a cover, dude.
And they're like,
That's awesome.
It's so hooky. I can't believe you came up with that. And I was like, okay, I'll talk to you later.
I mean, that's how
That
you know
was
you did a
literally
cover
the
well.
conversation.
That's how you know you did a cover well. If someone thinks it's your song, So you did a good job.
The irony is it's a friend of mine, and they're probably watching this.
That's hilarious.
But-
That was during the South by showcase.
Yeah, that was somewhere in my crazy. That was between sets on Sunday when we did
That.
Smart Funk and Goose Fest all at the same time.
Oy.
So
That's
maybe
awesome.
I imagined it, but
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
I think we were all delirious that last Sunday of South By's. I think every single one of us were just
Burnt.
Yes.
Right, that's the thing.
And this I know, his teeth as white as snow. What a gas it was to see him walk her every day into a shady place. With her lips she said, hey Paul, hey Paul, hey Paul, let's have a ball. Hey Paul, hey Paul, hey Paul, let's have a ball. Hey Paul, hey Paul, hey Paul, let's have a ball. What a big black mess, what a humbug. Walking every day into a shady place. He's like the dark, but I'd want him. Hey Paul, hey Paul, hey Paul, let's have a ball. Hey Paul, hey Paul, hey Paul, let's have a ball. Hey Paul, hey Paul, hey Paul, let's have a ball. Try dancing, try dancing, try dancing. Oh big big love. Try dancing, try dancing, try dancing. Oh big big love. Gigantic, gigantic, a big big love. Gigantic, 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 a big big love. 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 A big big love.
Morgan, I'm really interested in the work that you do outside of your band. I understand you do advocacy work, specifically on reproductive justice, right?
That is correct. I currently sit on the board of a nonprofit, a local one called Jane's Due Process.
Shout out Jane's Due Process.
Yeah, and they fund Texas youth having abortion access, the travel, the whole procedure, and like flights, accommodations, all of those things.
Wow.
So that people in Texas are still able to access that. There are other really cool orgs for people across the board, like Buckle Bunnies provides funding for that type of thing too, for everyone. And then you can go to ineedna.com and find places where you can find access to that outside of Texas.
That's awesome. So if somebody's watching right now and they're in Texas, they're in Austin, they're in Texas anywhere, they can go to that website. Because I know right now the laws, just a couple days ago, there's changes in legislation. So is that somewhere that someone can go to find up-to-date information on reproductive justice?
Across the board sexual health information, and they provide repro kits that you can go pick up at local businesses or have delivered to you. So they're an awesome resource to have if you're looking into that in Texas.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for it's super helpful. And, you know, the community project, obviously, community means a lot to us. And I think it's really cool that you're somebody in our scene that everyone just kind of looks up to. I know I definitely do. So I really appreciate all the work that you do with reproductive justice and is constantly changing things. So it's really cool to have someone who is kind of a pinpoint person in our spaces to go to with this to seek information for this. So thanks
Thank
for all you
you.
do with that.
Thanks for giving me the platform. I love getting to be able to use my voice for that.
Absolutely. And Steve, I had a question. You said something once and it really stuck with me.
I apologize in
Right.
advance.
You told me once that a band is a baby and it takes a village to raise a baby. Can you tell me a little bit about that? What did you mean by that?
You know, we had homies of ours here that are doing sound and lights and projection and behind the scenes and lugging gear and video and flower design, and like, this is just one day in what we do. And like, anybody that starts a band thinks like I'm the guy that's gonna take it all down, and don't realize that like it just doesn't work like that. You know, like Tied Up is one of those things where like we exist as the four of us, and if there wasn't one of the four of us, we wouldn't be a band. It's sort of, we are the organic nature of that, and it's a composition of personalities. You know, it's not like a new guitar player joining Guns N' Roses and it not really mattering. I think bands like that are probably a little bullshit. So we're a little more straightforward.
Right. So would you agree then that the community plays an important role in what y'all do as musicians, but also as a band, like collective?
Yeah, I mean, Tied Up wouldn't have the opportunities that we did out of the gate if we didn't have such a strong community around us. Like Sherman and I have been playing, and Wayne, honestly, we all probably go back about a decade playing shows together between Almaneih, Burning Ears, and Lockett, like old FSG year one, probably 2015, 2014. So if it wasn't for gaining a fan at the time and getting all those people to support us and, you know, engaging with those people and making like lifelong friendships and things, like, you know, we would just be making noise in a corner. So.
Absolutely. Can I have every person shout out a local band right now? Someone that you're listening to, someone that you just feel like deserves a platform, someone that you're just really, a band right now that you're just really loving?
Banged Out.
Banged
Out
Out's so
is one of
cool.
my favorite bands in town. They're so cool. It's like kind of thrashy, like they're just all super talented and interesting, and it's a three-piece, and they really rip. And we've gotten to play with them a few times, and they're one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think the Ritual dudes have had our back since the beginning, like harder than most. So definitely shout out to them.
Yeah.
Matt's been a homie and a day one supporter for literally as long as I can remember. So that's
Yes.
my guy.
Yes. Ritual dudes, Matt dudes, they're all the best.
I'll say Drip Fed
Oh yeah.
from Austin, Texas.
so many.
Best, yeah. Those are my,
Ensemble.
probably honestly, my favorite musicians in town.
Oh yeah.
I think they're the coolest. I think everyone should listen. I think
1,000%.
they're just the best.
And Wayne?
Wayne from the back.
I'm gonna double down on Drip Fed.
Yeah.
And like everything
This
like
is a
Drip
Drip Fed
Fed
house.
associated, like Sherman's other band, Feed Your Body to the Void, Mothman, Blacktooth. Anything with like any one of those dudes in it is probably
awesome.
The best.
one of the better bands that you know.
One of the most talented people in
Yeah,
town,
they're
legitimately.
insanely talented.
Crazy. Well, thank you for giving some of the people and our friends
And
and
Current
family.
Comfort, don't forget those dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Yeah,
dudes
we
are
can just keep it
literally
going.
my
Just throw it
brother.
all of our
Well, you
bands.
can't just like, we do this all the time. It can't
Yeah.
just be one. It is a community.
Right, exactly.
My first question would be moot if it was just one, you know?
Right, yeah. Well, I think it's really cool to just like, you know, it's not a best band or favorite band, right? It's just like we're all just talking about someone who deserves a platform. You want to talk about our friends. We're all so
100%.
talented, I think, while running around this space and just giving each other some love. So it's all cool. It's all great. You guys can take it away with the last two whenever you're ready. Light Up, thank you again for being here today, and thank you for everything y'all do. This scene wouldn't be the same without y'all. So thank you for everything.
Thank
Thank
you.
Yeah, for everything.
Absolutely. We have been the Community Project. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.